Hey, what's up guys? Thank you for watching Food Express over here, tuning into my channel. Today I want to be making something very nice, street food sandwich, which is basically called a paneer sandwich, vegetable and paneer sandwich. I've got some vegetables here. Whatever vegetables you have available in your fridge, it doesn't really matter as long as they go together. I happen to have these vegetables. You might have 3 types of peppers, no problem. Something else, I've got some coriander here. It's your sandwich, you do however you want. However, if you follow this recipe just the way it is right now, it's going to turn out absolutely amazing. And let's get it on. Okay, so I've got some bell peppers here. We don't need too much of this. Perhaps just a half of it. So I'm just gonna take some half over here. Once again, the ratio to paneer, it really depends. You know, have one of these handy always. Maybe I'll use a little bit more. I guess it depends on how big your bell peppers are. I want to get this white pad out of it. Let's bring this over here. I don't want any seeds, so all I'm doing is just getting some seeds out. All right, here we go. And all I want to do is you know, give it everything a nice small chop. So if I have this, you know, have a knife sharp. Be slow with it. I can be fast with it, but not everyone might be fast with it who is watching. So I'm just slowing down and showing you. If you don't have a very good knife, you can go the other way actually. See this? So a sharp knife definitely helps. Give it a nice chop. However, you don't have to be so precise. It could be just you know, just a small chop over here. All right. So as you can see, it's not that you know, it's small, rough, pretty rough. Here we go. So that's all, because it's going to go all in a sandwich and you won't really see it too much. The flavors are what are going to matter here. Let's get this out. Big knife is definitely help with that. Got some celery over here. Let's get this little part out of here. In a perfect world, I'll be actually shaving this celery as well, getting some the stringy part out. But it doesn't matter. If you have celery, good. If you don't have celery, you know, no problem whatsoever. And once again, you're giving a nice chop over here. And what I'm doing is I'm collecting everything in a bowl right here, because I'm going to saute everything together. We're not going to give it that much color, so once I get to that point, I'll show you. Funny enough, I think I have everything green in my bowl over here. Let's get some onion over here. I don't really need the whole onion. I just need the half of it. Oh wow! Let's get this out. This right here, this little skin, if that slips, that's what's going to hurt you. So that's okay. I'm okay with that. All right, let's get that out. Give it a rough chop. You don't have to have like a fine chop here. Go slow. That's it. If you miss something right here, go back to it. Easy. Let's go right here. All right, let's see. What else I have? Oh, okay, I have a nice carrot over here. Let's get this little part out. So go slow. It's round. You don't want to hurt yourself. And I'll show you. We'll go slow this time, and I'll show you how to Just get a nice chop out of this one. And you see that? I don't really need that much, but you can stack it together like that, say for example, and just cut into little strips over here, or julienne, and go one by one. You know, don't go fast. You don't have to be in a race. And if you don't want to, here you go, just go two together, or line them up just like that here. See that? And if you're not sure, just line them up here. All right, here we go. Do I need more? It doesn't really matter. All right, we'll do a couple of more here. All right, this is okay. I'm not too worried. So with this one, just turn them around right here. And again, you don't have to have a whole bunch that you would need to chop, but just grab a small amount and start going. And if you can't go, you know, tuck your knife in. So sorry, tuck your fingers in. And if you can't go fast, or you want to go fast but you still want to be really safe, you know, the best way is, here you go. You know, start chopping it just like that. Just go and with your knife pull everything together and just chop it. One hand on top, right here. That's pretty okay. So carrot is a little bit hard. You want to go a little bit finer, but once again, if it's the same size as that, it's perfectly fine. In this sandwich, you actually would like to taste the vegetables, and that's what's going to matter. All right. All right, let's go with this right here. What else I have? I have some garlic and some ginger, an essential part of Indian cooking. Every recipe calls for garlic, ginger. Well, not every recipe, but still. Let's go right here. I don't need that much. So I don't need that much ginger, to be really honest. You know, this is more than enough. If you don't like the whole ginger part, you can, you know, omit it. Generally, that's where all the flavors would come from. I usually save these little trimmings are here. You can use a spoon, take them off, but I usually make my tea with these. So, you know, save these if you want to. And put the garlic over here. And it's a good idea to take the little sprout out in the mid. And that's what causes gastric distress, if you didn't know. Easiest way to do this, take it out, go in the middle, and here you go. This is the one that you don't want to have. You don't have to do this. I'm just being extra, to be really honest. So you don't have to do any of that. And once again, you know, we just need a little bit finer chop on ginger garlic. We want them to sort of get lost. I don't like using paste in this because the paste ends up giving the little weird texture. So I prefer using finely chopped ginger garlic over here. So, you know, once again, you're at this stage, even if you weren't, you know, you want to get it, smash them a bit, and then just go at it. If you have a knife that can do this, or you don't have to have much knife skills to do this, and move it around with your knife over here. It's essential to have a little bit bigger knife. So this is fine, but I'm not going to put it in that because I need to do this separately. And one more thing, I'm going to do this one. I've got just Indian chili over here. It's just a Thai chili, actually, bird's eye. That's pretty big, actually. However, you can use a jalapeno, you can use a serrano, you could use whatever you have. There's no problem. I like to use with seeds. You don't have to have seeds. if you're using one of these. Seed is where the heat is. See all this? That's where the heat is. You can take that out. And once you take the seeds out, the heat is done. You have a lot of flavor in these, and they're excellent for cooking. All right, so we have that over here. I'm just gonna keep it aside. Give my knife a little thing over here. I've got the paneer. So the best thing is paneer is usually going to stick, and paneer you can get any South Asian market. I mean, I live in Canada, where Costco sells it. So take a little bit of knife. I mean, you're just using a few drops here, and if you put it on your knife, generally you see these grooves. Sometimes they help things not to stick, but if you put a little bit of oil in there. Now you have to be really careful because it will become slippery. However, it would also go through that and it won't leave much streaks, or it would also cut nicely. So we have that. And you're also trying to cut it in cubes. Cubes that you can see, not necessarily that they have to be really small. They just have to be that size. So here, I'll show you what I've done here. All right, see that? Let's get this. And here we go. And try to get them at the same size. As you can see, nice cubes. So this size, they are going to get soft inside. So we're just going to keep these aside as well now. And let's see, I've got a pan over here. Let's get this pan going. Can you use this is a non-stick pan. I suggest it because the paneer usually tends to get stick. And that's not really that nice. So I'm going to use one of these pans to get some sauteing going. Let me do one thing. All right, the pan is nice and hot. And once again, the ratio of the vegetables does not matter to, you need to have a good amount of vegetables, some paneer over here. I think this is just, you know, 50% to 100%. So 100% vegetables and 50% of that paneer over here. Just a decent ratio where you see a lot of vegetables, but you also see some paneer. All right, so I've got my pan going over here. Let's put some vegetable oil in this. Not too much. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ginger garlic and this chili over here and get it going. I'm not trying to give it a nice color. I'm just trying to get the raw flavor out of it. All right, let's see. That's not too bad. It's going to keep cooking. Here we go. All right, the flavor is getting there. Let's put all this in there. Get all the vegetables inside. And right now, you don't want to put any salt in there, because once you start putting salt, it's going to start releasing its water, and it won't really. All right, so my camera had died there for a second. Let's see how we're gonna do this. A couple of pinches of salt in there, and don't worry, you can always salt it later on as well. Wow, that's a nice chili over here. So what we're going to do now is transfer this back in the same bowl for us. Right. So you can see as much as you can. So it's in there, and it's going to continue cooking because it's going to have carry-on heat. So we'll just let it be for now, and put it on the side. I have some more oil here. We're here back in the pan because we're going to be doing our paneer now. Turn the paneer on. So the paneer will definitely splatter. I do suggest you have some caution there. It's definitely going to splatter. Alright, so let's do this. Show you from here. Get these little bits going. So you are trying to give it some color. At this particular point, I would like to add some salt in there. You definitely would like to salt paneer right now because it likes to take the flavor in, the salt flavor in when it's cooking. Because after it's done, and if you salt it later on, it still might lack salt if you don't salt it right now. You don't have to put too many things. You know, you can put little chili flakes. Let me just put like a very little pinch just to open them up, because my bird's eye chili was actually quite spicy already, which is very good. I like that. And get that. You see, it's opening up. Now, what you can add other things to this if you wish. You can add little garam masala to this. I don't like to douse it with heavy masalas or any spices. I do like to keep it simple because I get the best flavors out of it. And as you can see, it's getting light golden brown from some of the sides, and that's what you want. Almost done. Maybe 15 seconds. Should be good. All right, so this is good. Let's get this out. So, right here, I have some oregano over here. I'm going to add a little bit of oregano. I don't want to cook with it. I also have some chopped masala. Now, this is prominent flavors in this are your pomegranate seeds and mango powder. So, I got it open. Not too much, maybe 5 grams. And you can add more if you wish. You don't have to add everything right away. One more thing we're going to add in this right away is I've got some lemon juice over here. This is about 15 mils. I'm going to add half of it. Well, a little bit more than half now. So that's about 5 grams remaining approximately. So I think I added about 10. And lemon gives it a beautiful fresh flavor, and so does the coriander actually, and that's what we want. Let's put this down, and I'm going to chop some coriander over here. This is washed coriander. Put coriander leaves, coriander stems, and it's all good. Get a nice rough chop over here. so that's going in there as well. Alright, so I've got my coriander in there. Next thing I'm going to be adding in is some mayonnaise. So here I am adding in about maybe, this is good, maybe a tablespoon and a half or so. I'm not going to add too much of it. So this is more than enough. I'm just trying to give it a nice creamy flavor. My point isn't to make this a complete like a chicken mayonnaise salad or something. And that's all really. You know, go by feel, whatever you wish. Don't overdo it with the mayonnaise. You can use vegan mayo, regular mayo, eggless mayo, whatever you want. We've got a lot of flavors in there right now. Alright, let's start stuffing it in our sandwiches and our bread. Now I've got some rye bread over here. You can choose any type of bread you like. I've got some nice rye bread. You can use white bread, brown bread, a little bit thicker cut, that's about it. This is not so thick, but it's not thin as well. So try to use a little bit thicker bread, and that way your mixture won't come out of it. And you want to get it nice and toasty, so have some butter handy. I've got some butter over here. I'm okay with that now. That's pretty sufficient. Let's get those out. Let's put the camera over here so we can show you what they would look like. Look at that. That looks awesome. Yeah? That's pretty good. See? And they're holding. Look. They're holding. They're holding. I'm not going to take any more chances there. You can cut it here. You can cut it in slanted. Whatever you want. Alright, let's see. Split these up. That looks pretty good, damn good. Look at that. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Sorry my camera had a little malfunction there. I hope you got the recipe. And if not, we'll do this one more time. Next time a different recipe, but similar scenario. This is amazing. This looks so good, delicious right now. Hope you make this and enjoy this. Thank you.